showed my hairline to the world. All right, so I've got I'm using a new app for broadcasting. Click here when stream for. Yes, it looks like I'm live. Using a new app. I used it back when COVID first came around, and anyway, really excited to be using it again. Been tweaking things, and just so I'm gonna look forward to going back and checking out, you know, what platforms this was able to go out to, if it all worked. And just wanted to set things up in a way where I can kind of give you a tour of the studio, reorganize some stuff, and I'm wanting to do open mic again. I'm trying to organize in my head, mic club, hosting an actual open mic, or how I'm activating the studio. I'm looking forward to doing interviews going forward. And anyway, I kind of wanted to show um, how I've set things up, a little bit of what's going to look like, what's going to be possible, and so I guess I'll start with the open mic. I just wanted to show what the set is going to look like. So we're going to switch scenes here. I should be able to see anybody's comments as they come in as well. Hopefully, I'm attempting to stream this to I don't know, 10 different places. And hopefully it works where all the comments come in. And in the future, too, in the past, I used to have people Skype in for eOpen mic events. We would have people here in the studio, and then also people would Skype in for the events. And Skype was just a little bit wonky for it. And turns out they've made updates on this application I'm using now, which is called Ecamm for live streaming. And I'm looking forward to testing it out, but it looks like they've created a whole system for hosting live interviews and integrating it into their app. So it should be really easy to add people digitally. So that could be a nice just technological update for eOpen mic. But I want to show the view here. So this is what I'm imagining the set is going to look like for. I'm going to turn my mic up just a little bit here. There we go. Hopefully it's not blasting people, but looks like I could use a little more volume on the mic. This is what I'm thinking the set's going to look like. And yeah, they'll have the two mics for the couch that's in the center, the top center, and one for the other. So up to 3 people here in the studio. Could potentially do more. And I've just learned about a unit that I'm going to be picking up on Saturday, to increase the number of inputs I have here. Currently, I've been using a Scarlett 18i20 audio interface. I forgot what the unit's called, but it's another thing that's made by Focusrite, the same people that make Scarlett 18i20. And it's just basically an additional, it doubles and can connect to the Scarlett interface and doubles the inputs. And so that is going to allow me to do a number of different things. I got a thumbs up reaction from somebody. I could see that. That's pretty cool. Couldn't used to do that on OBS. I could see comments, but not reactions. So that's kind of cool. So I'm going to show you the studio. I'm going to switch to a different camera here. We're going to go to my phone camera. And I've got this all set up so I can go wireless. So this is what I'm working with, and we've got the drum set over here. So adding basically doubling the interface is going to allow me to put permanent mics here on the drum set. Got a little more cleanup to do on the studio. I've got a table that I'm getting rid of here. Hey, if anybody wants a table, I've listed it on Facebook Marketplace for $50, but I'd let it go for 25. I kind of just need to get it moved out. And I also want to say, I've for anybody that's kind of been following what I've been up to, this table over here had all my looping setup on here. I had tons of stuff organized on there. It took me forever to put it together, and I finally decided I am not going to loop. I'm not going to do the one-man band looping thing. It was a tough decision to make. Maybe I can go into that in another video, but it still makes for a cool table. But I decided I need to kind of pare down on the different aspects of music that I'm engaged in, and it's just too much to try to do it all. And so I am trading it for being a little better in my studio and some classical piano. Got the piano over there. This piano I'm probably going to have to get rid of because it's just not, it's kind of falling apart. I've pieced little parts together with zip ties and stuff. But yeah, this is where people will sit. And we've got the stage lights that I just put up here. We've even got the actual stage lights that if you clap, they'll change color. TV to watch the stream on, so everybody that's here in studio can actually, just see what's actually going out to people. Also, for anybody interested in, well, I guess for anybody that ever comes to this, I should say it that way. You might notice I've got the walls. I have a lot of different pictures. I'm covering these file cabinets with pictures and stickers. Even my door, the table here. This table, honestly, was just, the top was not in great shape, and it just looks better that way. But got all these pictures over here and stickers up and down the door. Here's my big door. I built this door. Check this thing out. Thanks. 8 by 4 feet. You can come punch things here at the studio. We've got, or you can, if you need to let out some steam, I've got a punching bag. You can punch the punching bag in between vocal takes. But yeah, the loop table, I've taken all the stuff off and kind of migrated it here so that I just make what I'm able to do here in my studio more capable. I've got the downside to breaking down the loop table is I can't loop anymore out live for people, but the upside is I have so many good sounds that I've collected from all that. I got all those quality sounds, like including this Bluetooth harmonica that I got. All those quality sounds and instruments are just going to be useful for me here in the studio. So when I work on other people's stuff, I got all these tools, and even when I'm working on my own stuff, got just a lot of good tools and a lot of good sounds to pull from to try to make some good stuff. So got even my cable cover down here. I took a couple of made cable cover out of pictures, basically. A couple of I don't even know what you call them, but for screens for Windows, screen pulls is what I call them. What do we got? What's up, DW? Oh, right on. I'm familiarizing myself with how the comments come in, so I could see what you're saying now. It was a little confusing at first. It's a new application, new broadcasting application I'm using. So I think that's about all I want to show. But yeah, for anybody, I've got all these pictures on here. I want to encourage anybody that comes to the studio to bring, if you want to bring something to put up on a wall, or if you've got a sticker or something, there's a lot of space for that kind of stuff. And I kind of want, I won't allow just anything to go on the wall, but certainly most people's stickers, like we've got Grant's Days of Decade sticker here. We've got Bob from my club, his sticker. I've got I don't know, just different stuff. I think the last thing I wanted to show. Yeah, man. So with the live looping, it was a really interesting journey, and I feel like you in particular, I'd like to let you know about it because you're so familiar with Matt Bolton as well, and he was a huge inspiration for my looping and seeing what's possible with the looping. And I took it pretty far, and I had created this table that was just, I put a lot of time into setting that thing up, and it was very capable. And it's a shame, like, this may be one of the only times I ever am talking about the looping table again. And just what it makes you realize is sometimes in life you take things to a certain level, or you create things that, in my opinion, that loop table was one of the coolest things that I've created. It just, the way that I brought different pieces of equipment together, connected them, figured out how they would work, and just put it all together and organized it. It was just, I think I did some pretty cool things, and I will be the only one that ever knows. And so it's kind of sad, to not see it come to sort of its full fruition, where people could see the capability of it. But I just think it was going to take a lot of time to really dial it in. And for me, I had to make a choice. I just don't think it's ultimately going to be worth it. I think it's going to be more worth it to me to just, if I really want to sort of create band sounds, it's going to be more worth it to me to just to find people to play with. And if I'm not going to do band things, or if I don't have the energy for finding people and kind of maintaining, what it takes to continue to play with different people and keep it all going and organized, then I'll just pare down and do my solo stuff. So and just for the purposes of performance and making money from performances, it just makes more sense to just keep it solo acoustic and simple. The setups are simple. The pay isn't, at least at this point, it's not going to change a lot because I can do a one-man band or do a solo acoustic. And so it's just way more effort for, it would only be for myself, the joy that I get out of doing it. And so, I had to say goodbye to the table, but the table's still there. It will always serve me as a memory. And I'll cover it with stickers. Got the Roland Jazz Chorus amp there, bass amp here. I've got some good equipment in the studio, so for anybody interested in recording, I've got some nice microphones. We've got the AKG C214s, two of them over there that will be used for the eOpen mic guests and podcast guests. Looking forward to doing some interviews, really am. I've got different people in mind that I'm particularly excited to ask to and get to know better through interview. Got some instruments hanging up from the ceiling, and then I wanted to let you guys in on this. I've got this ladder over here. I don't know if the microphone is gonna keep working. I've got this microphone going wireless, but as I go up the ladder, it may not. It may get disconnected a little bit. We'll try. I kind of liked the ladder. I liked leaving the ladder there. I'm going to give another look here. I always felt like the garage studio had this kind of industrial feel, and I don't think the ladder takes away. I think the ladder kind of looks cool, and it took me years to find a spot where it actually worked. For most of the time, I just didn't even use this upstairs space. But I thought I really wanted to put it to use. There's nothing special up there. It's kind of my own little secret place. But maybe there will be some clients that will want to come up and listen to a mix up there. I mean, I thought about building like a spiral staircase to get up here. It's not a very small space up there, but I'm going to attempt to go up there while holding a phone and a microphone. I gotta go pretty soon. I'm probably already late. I gotta go pick up a new chair or a new used chair. We're gonna go up here. I guess I don't have to climb all the way up, but yeah, I've got what's that? That's my to stretch my back out. If I'm ever lifting a lot of heavy stuff, or just if I ever get any kind of back pain, that thing kind of helps. I don't have too much back pain, but I know as you get older, I just think it's better to get on top of it at an early age. And and that's a little space, a little workspace where I get to come up here and exercise in the morning. And I've got all these books up here on this secret shelf, little table, and it actually sounds pretty good up there. I'm coming down the ladder. It actually sounds pretty good up there when you're up there. Oh yeah. When you're up there, yeah, yeah. The inversion table helps, man. It really does. Uh, yeah. So let's see. I think that's probably everything I wanted to say for now. I guess switch cameras. I gotta go here in like 2 minutes. Gonna switch back to the group scene. Let's go back to the eOpen Mic group scene. I've also set it up so hopefully I can, and I also, before an eOpen Mic we had, like on the first one there was an issue with internet. I've run a cable under my house, like down into the crawl space, like a really high-end internet cable under the ground, all the way out of the studio. So I'm directly wired, and then I got some good routers, these Alien Amplify routers. They installed the AT&T fiber in the neighborhood since. So keep the fingers crossed. Hopefully, the internet connection is going to be great. The upload speeds are insane, so the live stream should be really, really, really good. So looking forward to that. Hopefully that'll be really good for hosting these live events. And I don't know, different microphones. I bought new headphones. Got new. I added some new decent quality headphones. I can't get the expensive stuff, but some decent stuff, so people have decent sound in their ears when they're here. And I think that's it. I don't know. That's all I got for now because I got to run. And so I don't have enough space in my head to even think what needs to be said. But made some changes around the studio, trying to reorganize everything, get really set up to engage in utilizing this space, making this space more productive, and getting more people involved here. So I'm looking forward, hopefully, to be hosting the open mic again. Working on a venue, but we'll see. Maybe that, I don't know. We've tried a few things here and there, and I'm hoping to close down on a venue. And maybe if I don't find the right venue, maybe the venue ends up being here. And I guess I would say one other thing. I am looking forward to, from time to time, hosting shows here at my house. We've got a little space that I think would work well outside for sort of acoustic backyard, performances. And so I just kind of want to get more engaged with more people and try to create value and something along those lines. And so I think it'd be cool to do that. And I'm trying to figure out a good way to organize it all, make it all kind of work together. And so stuff on the horizon. Hopefully next time I come on here, I'll have more organized thoughts about it, be a little clearer on what exactly is going to happen. But just want to kind of share an update about where I'm at. I'm excited about the progress of the studio, and I think it's really going to be in a good position to do some good stuff. I guess I can already throw this out that for people that are familiar with Silk Row, I think we're talking about doing a live stream show. I think that's something that I'll do as well. It's just live stream shows of local bands. So I think that's going to happen for Silk Row here in my studio. I'll set it up something like this, where got shots on each member of the band, and I'll be able to get nice, good audio that's going direct, so should be able to capture some really nice sounds and broadcast it live. So I'm just really excited to sort of share and showcase the talent around here, and showcase different people and different bands that I think are really interesting, and that I want to kind of promote and share what they're doing, and get to know people a little better. I think sometimes in you know the context of shows, of live shows, and event like live in-person events and stuff like that, you can't get to know people as well. And sometimes, I mean, a lot of people have some really interesting stories. Uh, I'll say this: I haven't even talked to him yet, but I've been like one of the first people in my mind that I want to interview here in Charleston is Chris Tidestrom. Always kind of like Chris. I think a lot of people like Chris. He's a pretty easy guy to like, and I know he's got a lot of history in music, and I just think I think he must have a lot of stories, and he must have a lot of perspective on music, and I think that's just something I'd like to explore more, and just maybe create opportunities, or create create that just make it happen, I guess. Like, make it happen where that information or that experience, that it gets to be shared and gets to be heard and gets to be listened to, because I think sometimes, I guess I can relate to that you gain all this experience, you gain all this sort of insight, all these ideas, and there's not necessarily the outlet to be able to share it where you feel like it really gets put to use, where it's the right channel for it. And so I don't know. We'll see how it all develops, but it is something I'm gonna be working on. Hopefully, maybe people can help me understand. Like, if you watch this and you think I could do this, that would help bring more value, or different. Even just like a local show to Charleston, I think would be really cool, as a way to connect what everyone's doing, and allow for sort of your average music consumer, the average person that might come out to a local show, to be more engaged in understanding what's going on, who different people are, what they sound like, I don't know, stuff like that. So I think that'd be really cool. So anyway, thanks for tuning in to my live stream. Hope this was informative, and I'll have more stuff again before long. Peace out. Hope this all worked. So, peace out, everybody. I'll leave you with the countdown scene for Ibn Mike. That's cool. I'm even like here in the corner, and I can still communicate. This app is pretty cool. Thank you, Ekin. Trust it, rust it, sussed it, bored it, cored it, cooled it, fooled it, boiled it, broiled it, baked it, flaked it, tricked it, flicked it, bricked it, kicked it, hide it, spied it, mucked it, hucked it, stuck it, plucked it, no fire trucked it, lose it, snooze it, sometimes lose it. That's a song that I wrote for like Christmas, like 2 years ago. My wife just turned my lights out. She turned my lights out. I gotta go. That's a song I wrote that's just like about. It's called Infinite, and I just thought I'll just say a million different things before the word it. All the things that you could do to whatever it is. And all right, I'm out. I gotta go. Peace out. I don't even know how to end this. Here we go. Finish. End broadcast. See ya.